What's going on, y'all? Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Another fun day of working on old stuff, I guess. And I've been meaning to do this video, guys. I've been so all over the place, would be the best way to put it. Of just trying to get stuff done in the shop and just everything under the sun. But I'm going to talk to you about some of the tools that come in handy in this shop. Most of y'all probably have this stuff. It's nothing too crazy. But as you can see, my work area is a mess. I have this old 90s, well, not really old, I mean, I guess it's almost 30. You know, OBS Chevy C1500. I've got another one over there. So, yeah, I've got these two I'm messing with. I got a Mustang over to the side. If it can go wrong, it is going wrong. But we're going to talk about some of the tools to work on these cars, what comes in handy, what I use every day. Now, guys, like I said, a lot of y'all probably have this. This is just my thoughts. This isn't everything under the sun we use. I mean, granted, we got that counselor too. It's pretty cool. But we'll be going over more stuff, guys. Just a quick list of tools that come in handy. But for right now, I'm going to kind of clean up. It's a mess. I'm ready to get rocking and rolling on that. So give me a few seconds. All right, guys, getting into it. Talking about some tools that we use here in this shop. You probably have a lot of this stuff in your toolbox, guys. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but just an idea of what gets used in a classic car shop. Granted, I have stuff from the 90s in now, but, well, 90s seem like it was yesterday, but, yeah, it's been a while. I feel like I'm getting older every single day, guys. However, I guess I am. Let's get into talking about some tools, guys. Vacuum pressure tester. This is through OTC, part number 5613. Using Dahlin carburetors. I mean, Bill's a lot better than doing it than me, that's for sure, but then again, Bill's been playing with this. Kevin's good at it. I'm coming from heavy equipment and diesel stuff, so I haven't touched a carburetor since I was like 16. So it's been a minute, but we're getting there. But this is a cool tool to have. It's kind of fun going back in time and working on stuff that's older than my parents, so it's a neat thing. After that, this gets used. This gets passed around like that girl at the party. Was that bad taste? I don't know. Maybe like me at the party. Who knows? Whatever's clever, right? But timing light. You know, when we're doing tune-ups and stuff like that, getting the customer's vehicle in, we want to make sure that it's leaving and running perfectly, as perfect as it can get. Comes into play. We want to make sure everything's happy with the car. We like to have our customers happy and wanting to come back. We want to be that shop that, hey, I'm going to drop my car off. It's in good hands. Don't have to worry about it. I mean, these are people's babies. Like they may value some of their cars better than their children. I know if I had my car done and I had a kid, I'd probably take my car over the child. So, honesty. My car's not going to disappoint me. It may break down, but my kid, it's a whole nother story. This is a kit through Vim, guys. Now, I bought this. I've got Allen sockets. I've got short ones. I have a metric set through Snap-on. And pretty much my whole time working in the concrete, industry, like working on concrete equipment, gypcrete, stuff like that. For the past year and a half, I've only needed one, is a 4mm for doing bearings. We're just putting the bearings on and putting the little set nuts down, or set screws, whatever you prefer to call it. But this kit right here has ball and straight cut. Now, I bought this set. I might as well open it up again, give you another look at it. I bought it for a relatively decent price. It's like 120 bucks off the truck. Well, the reason why I bought it is when some of our customers want to go aftermarket and get the nice shiny valve covers or intake manifolds. Well, they come with hardware that have the, it's an Allen fastener. So, with that being said, you're not fitting a short one on a 3-inch freaking valve cover. It's not happening. Good luck. It's going to be a pain. I don't want to scratch the valve cover up. So, getting something like that made life a little bit easier. So that's the whole thing with buying tools. What's going to make it quicker to get the job done, especially being on flat rate. So these come in handy. I actually enjoy using them the few times that I have used them so far, but I've only had them for about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks. So great set. I'm happy with it. And I'm sure you guys have seen this in other videos, and if you haven't watched any of my other videos, well, I mean, there's plenty of content out there. And if you like what you see and all the nonsense, ramblings, and lunacy, I highly urge you to like, subscribe, share, drop a comment down, dislike, do whatever you want. It's a free world. I'm not going to judge you, and you can judge me all you want. You tell me I'm pretty. Stroke my ego, please. But cool pressure tester kit, guys. This gets used frequently. Customer complains, cars are old, they have leaks, guys. They have leaks. We get customers that drive these things regularly. They're old, they drip, all that stuff. Well, gets done. Well, I noticed a little puddle. Can you pressure test it, verify, and wait 4 to 6 weeks for parts? Isn't that just a blessing? Ordered a Be Cool radiator for a customer 4 to 6 weeks out. It kind of sucks because I'd like that car gone. Mainly because I want the guy to be enjoying his classic car. He's got a beautiful, it's a 69 Mustang. Now I'm not into convertibles, guys, but it's blue with a white rag top. It's like the perfect beach car. Not a convertible guy, but I would take that thing in a heartbeat. So I actually have this shifter right here to get ready to install. So, yeah, kind of hate waiting on parts. Next up, old crusty, rusty cars. I highly suggest anyone in any industry to pick yourself up one of these. It doesn't have to be Snap-on, guys. Snap-on makes great products, but a lot of products are the same thing as this with a different name, guys. Look for what is rebranded. Now, I will say with this, even off the Snap-on truck, this wasn't a bad price. I think I paid 130 bucks for it. I think the Lyman one's about 70. I think Astro has one. I feel like everyone and their mother has one. This is a rethreading kit. This is such a great tool to have, guys. Ran into a situation with the 78 Vet over there with the vacuum operated deal for the headlights. Well, the threads are messed up straight from the auto parts place. Well, run the thread chaser behind it, clean it up. There you go, Bob's your uncle, have a nice day. So, one of those things. Great tool to have, it gets used frequently. Any industry. When I was working on rental equipment, guys, I walked off the truck with this and walked directly up to the thing I was working on, which was a Toyota forklift, and needed it right then and there. Fantastic tool. I recommend this to everyone. Be smart with your spending. If you can find it on Amazon for a good price, get it. If you like the name Snap-on, well, whatever. I'm not going to judge what you buy. Now they're cool tool, and I've done a video on this thing. This is through Topdon. Now, guys, just makes things a little bit easier. You don't need this thing, but it helps, I think that's what my wife says about me. I don't need him, but he kind of helps out around the house a little bit. Not as much as I probably should, but, God bless the woman. She puts up with me my stupid stuff. So, this is a thermal imager from Topdon. Now, the cool thing about this is, well, you hear the car's got a miss, all that stuff, and this kind of goes back to me playing with race cars years and years ago with the old bottle of water trick on the headers. This is the new and improved version of that. It's got a miss, kind of just scan over the engine bay. When you see the one manifold that's just cold and everything else is hot, well, you got a better direction to go into. got dragging brakes or something stupid going on in the the bearings or whatever, break this thing out. Take a look. Just one of those cool tools to have. It helps out, and I just really wanted to play with a thermal imager, so I bought one. When I told the wife how much it cost, she was not exactly thrilled. Man, it was like $300. Not a terrible price for it, but it's a toy to me. But it has come in handy to make quick decisions and make life a little bit easier. Now, this is through Sonex, guys. I come from a lot of diesel stuff, a lot of equipment, and some Class 8 truck stuff. Not a whole lot of my career have I played with spark plugs, right? I mean, I've had the same pickup truck for 12 years now. I just recently changed the plugs on it about 6-7 months ago. Yeah. I know I need to do better, but don't pull plugs on. I don't want to work on anything. One of those. But I mainly bought this to go racing when I'm, at the track. It's something to bring along, just in case you got to pull plugs on the race car. This makes it easier. It comes with 3 long and 4 shorts, ranging from 16 millimeter, 9/16, 5/8, and 13/16, and 13/16 long, 5/8, and 9/16. Now, because he who guides with most tools wins in life, right? One of those things. I do want to get the swivel ones and all that stuff just because it's cool. Who knows, maybe they come in handy, and that's the reason why I buy, a fair amount of tools is, well, if I need it and I don't have it, then I'm screwed. If I need it, or if I don't need it and I have it, well, I'll probably need it one day. Now with this, guys, this is a power probe, okay? I'm getting into the mindset of this is life over a multimeter. I like the multimeter. I love my Fluke. Absolutely love that multimeter. But this has proved to be pretty handy. This is a Power Probe 3, I believe. Nothing crazy. I've got all the attachments for the wire piercing probes. I've got the one that drops it down to 5 volt for doing 5 volt reference and whatnot. Fantastic tool. This is probably in most of y'all's toolbox. But I'm kind of getting more excited about using this tool, I guess would be the best way to put it. It's kind of becoming second nature just to grab this over the multimeter. Yeah, if I'm having to do resistance or things like that, or anything more than checking voltage or applying or whatever, the multimeter is my go-to. I love that thing. Last tool we're going to talk about, I've got to use this a few times. Got to use this a few times. I'm kind of upset about that. Bill, y'all know Uncle Bill. Love that dude to death, but I'm kind of jealous. He's played with this tool more than I have when he worked on the 65 Belvedere. This is through Mastercool. And granted, some of these cars you can get brake lines, that are already pre-bent, shipped, and all that stuff. But sometimes it's just easier to make your own, especially when doing disc brake conversions and all this and the third. So, and this comes in handy for doing fuel lines. If you get heat soak, customers complain about, vapor lock. Other cars vapor lock. Well, it's got 25 inches of freaking rubber hose on it. Don't worry, we'll sit there and make you some, real line going into it. That way it's not a ton of rubber hose. Keep everything a little bit better, make it look a little tidier. This thing helps. Great little tool. Also does transmission lines, which I want to play with this. I want to get really good at doing, just bending stuff, making everything look clean. It's been a minute since I've had to bend brake line. I've got a 69 Pontiac that I need to go back and do work that I haven't done in 12 years. So that'll eventually get onto the channel, guys. This shop right now, sorry to say, comes before the channel. And right now we're finally getting everything sorted to where we're working a little bit less crazy of hours. So No more 8, 9 o'clock at night stuff. Leaving around 5:30, 6 o'clock. But fantastic tool. I absolutely love this thing. I'm happy I made the investment. And that's just cool. Now this is part number 72485. It was a little up there in price. It's about $550, something like that. But for the amount of use it's gotten so far in the past couple of weeks, I think it's a good investment, and it'll be a great investment over time. So with that being said, these are just some of the tools that are used. I mean, guys, most of this stuff is all hand tools. Your sockets, your wrenches, your hammers, your screwdrivers, things of that nature. Your electric ratchets, your air impacts, your electric impacts, things of that. It's not a lot of crazy stuff. So, one of those things. But guys, thanks for watching. I'll have more content real quick. I got a bag of goodies, right? From Alien Space Saver. I got a bag of goodies, and I got some rods. I'm excited for what's going to go down. I gotta say goodbye to the toolbox widgets, boys and girls, so if I can find the right drawer. So no more toolbox widgets. They're going bye-bye. Alien Space Saver in the Epic. It's going to be awesome. So I'm going to cut and get all these things sorted, and I'm excited. So I'm going to bring you all along with that, just to show you how cool these things are. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you got to do. But most importantly, enjoy yourselves. Have a great day. Keep wrenching and take it easy.